Okay, so I have started my shoes. I'm just going to try and trace the first back line and then fit them a little better, because I know I have this piece, but I have to do the curve and make sure it fits on the shoe. So I'm not confident this is going to work the first time, just because I struggle with shoes a bit, but I am going to give it my best shot. Trying to follow my line. Here's the heel of the shoe right here. I know I've got it too long because it covers the heel as well, so I know I have to trim that part. And then we're just going up for the straightaway on my ankle. And I'm also going to finish the top here so I don't have to deal with any of that. But first stitch is in. Time to go try it on again and remeasure. You can see kind of the shape's a little bit there. I might have to readjust it, but that's how it goes. Okay, so I've got this thing around the shoe. It's not as tight as it could be, so I'm going to just move the pins in a little lower. And I can't pin the very top because then I can't get in and out because this isn't stretch fabric. So to see the shoe coming together a bit, I'm going to use some Velcro on the back side here. And this is what's going to keep it on my foot. So I will have this Velcro tighter than it needs to be to match up with the pink. The light pink, that is. That's kind of how this is going to work. And I've got the other little flare pieces that will go on here too. I don't know if I'm going to do them on pink, the light pink again, or if I'll attach them to this. I'll probably attach them to the light pink by the looks of it if I need to make my band tighter. But shoes coming together, next step will be to do the last stitch, attach it to the shoe. Might do some hand stitching to get the flaps on up top here, and then we attach the green bow that I already have finished. So I just sewed together the 3 pieces now, and that's the inside out there. But you can see they're pretty much doubled in size, so I'll get to gather them up a little bit. Okay, so I put everything together, and I put my pieces on. I did another test fit, of course. So it still fits, except the shoe's sewn up now. So I take my piece, I sew up my stitch, shorten it, make some cuts where I need to. Flip. And reattach for another test. Go. And it's still fitting on the shoe. Next step is to finish off the distance I need on this and attach it to the shoe. And then I will go about getting this glued on and getting my bows on there. So I've started gluing, and I am using a different glue than I usually do, so I did have to do a quick test. But the good thing is it doesn't bleed through this fabric at all. So the tip of this shoe is already glued and drying, and I've got them matching to measure. And it's time to just do the tip of this one. I'm not doing the sides yet because I'm going to do a flip up and pin everything in place when that happens. So I just want to do the center. Do the center point. Get the whole front end down. Work my way back and around the shoe. And then trimming and folding up and doing that as a separate pin and glue section. Yeah, it's glue. Yeah, there we go. So it goes out clear, and it seems to be staying clear, which is good. It smells absolutely horrible, but a lot of glue does, so you can't really complain about that. My test piece worked decently, so I am hoping this works great for shoes. If not, I have other types of glue. So you can see I'm just doing the middle section and not the sides, because I deal with those afterwards. It's going to be a long-term game here to glue things, but that's kind of how it goes. So now it's time to pat and flatten. And let it dry. Alright, so I've been gluing the shoes all day, and as you can see I'm onto the edge. I've got one pinned down, and I'm about to start gluing and pinning the side on this other one here. Pretty much the same process, I just add pins after I glue. So I'm continuing to work on the shoes, and I'm getting the last of the pink on here. I did hand sew my top on, and the last step will obviously to be my little bows on. But right now I am working to just pull this up and fold it back over again to clean up the edge. And then I'll put a pink up in here to finish off the shoe. Alright, so I have finished my sewing, and my shoe is now fully together. I've hand sewed my little bow on. I've got my Velcro to get in and out, and my opening, which does leave a little gap that I'm not happy with, but I might just stick another piece of fabric down in there, because if I move my foot, it opens and closes, so I don't know if a little clasp would fix that, or make it so I can't move very well. But I also put the bottoms on, so it looks pretty complete. And my other shoe is complete as well. And my seam that I had to make doesn't even show that much, so all's good.